Hello everybody out there, and for the first time in this series, happy Wednesday to you. With Thanksgiving tomorrow, we wanted to bring you episode 16 one day early so you have all day tomorrow to enjoy some football and great food with your loved ones.
Thanksgiving is tomorrow. Shit, I forgot to buy a turkey. I thought it was next week. Biden, give me one of those turkeys you didn't pardon. Melania will change my Amazon password again if I don't have a turkey on the table tomorrow.
I'm sorry, Donald. We already let them all back into the wild. I'm sure Walmart will have a few left after we finish filming this episode.
Me go into a Walmart? Is your condition getting worse, Biden? I'm a billionaire. I can't go fraternize with the 99%. I'm going to do the smart thing and just send Eric to go get it for me.
Donald, can you just pretend to be a decent human being on Thanksgiving? Is that really too much to ask for?
Of course not, Barack. But this is the day before Thanksgiving we're talking about here. I refuse to walk into a Walmart to make a purchase.
Oh, don't worry, Trump. You don't need to walk in there. They have those motorized scooters that you can sit your fat ass on and go right into the store.
Damn, Biden, you really overcooked that turkey. Looks like Donald will need to get a second one at the store just for you.
Oh, you two can just shut the hell up. Bush, you need to focus on the game. And Biden, make sure you're not sitting near a window when you're eating dinner tomorrow, or I'm going to drill you with a football.
Okay, Patrick Mahomes, calm down there. Anyway, speaking of this episode, you guys are throwing me straight into the fire here. A battle with Giovanni to earn our 8th badge, and a rival battle with Putin before we get to Victory Road. But it's no problem at all. Time to remind you all who is truly the GOAT of Pokemon trainer presidents.
If anyone's up to the task, we know it's you, George. You only get one episode seeing the point you joined us at, so we're packing as much action as we can into it. Also, you get a nice bit of closure with Giovanni for what he did at Sylph Co.
Can't deny that hasn't been on my mind since I realized this battle would be mine. I'm not only going to beat him, but I'm going to make him wish he would be the one hiding in a closet. I pledge right now to not let one of our Pokemon faint during the battle with him. It's got to be a true blowout.
That's what we like to hear, Bush. It's our last gym battle, so it's got to be decisive. We may be underleveled, but we have the team to take him down.
Speaking of us getting to the end of our Pokemon Yellow journey, as sad as it is to admit that fact, what's our plan for the Elite Four? It's going to be Donald's turn, so does he get to just fight everyone?
Yeah, that is a fantastic idea, Joe. I see that college-level teleprompter you ordered has some really good ideas. I humbly accept the responsibility of cementing our names into legacy and defeating the Elite Four.
Yeah, that is absolutely not going to happen. We all deserve a chance to play in our final battle, so I think we should alternate in our regular turn order for each Elite Four member. That would mean you lead us off Donald against Lorelai. I would fight Bruno. Bush would get Agatha. And Biden would get Lance.
That does seem fair to me. We each get to put all we have learned and all of our talents on display one final time. Good idea, Barack. Have you ever thought about being my VP?
Bro, we both know if I ever did that, then I would be the one who does all the work in the group project again. It was fine when I was the president, but not when that's your title.
Joe's idiotic request aside, I do think that would be a fun idea. I'm totally in.
Yeah, of course, all of you like stealing my moment of glory away. But fine, since I'm down 3-1 here, I guess I don't have a choice. I will, however, take pride in fighting one of the harder battles since Pikachu has to do a lot of the work here. It would be a lot easier if somebody didn't teach Thunderbolt to our Pokemon that would have learned it in a few levels, and we could just have Starmie take them all down with ease.
Mistakes were made, but in a way I'm kind of happy that everything happened the way it did. I don't think it's going to come as a surprise that Starmie is probably going to be our most important team member at the Pokemon League for the rest of the battles. But we still want to have a role for the other 5 members of this party who got us where we are.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Starmie is going to be our MVP against Bruno and Lance easily, so it didn't need another battle to shine.
Ah, Mewtwo, I truly did not get my choice of a team member wrong with you. Be our shining beacon on the way to the Hall of Fame.
Joe, do you still not realize that Starmie's nickname isn't Mewtwo? Maybe Obama was right last episode about you not knowing how to read.
Oh, George, I know they got you into their little game of pretending that I didn't get my desired choice of nickname with Starmie, but you can't fool me. Mewtwo is the name, and I couldn't be happier.
Sometimes I really can't believe that you're the President Biden.
You call it sometimes, but I call it every waking moment of my existence, that the guy who one time tried to pay for ice cream with the nuclear football is the President of the United States.
Okay, maybe I tried to overpay a little, but I just had to have that ice cream.
We record these sessions, right, Barack? Please tell me I got Biden saying that on camera.
Unfortunately, yes. Donald, we do record ourselves playing this game and upload it to YouTube for some reason.
Before Biden gets himself impeached, how about we change the subject and take a minute to shout out some generous donations that we have recently got. First off, we have a shout out to King Onyx, who has contributed to us over our last 2 videos. A huge thank you, King.
Did you guys read that first comment? It says this Putin-Tucker simulation arc has me intrigued. What the heck is this goober talking about?
I mean, I'm not quite sure, to be honest with you. Maybe he has our series mixed up with another one of those alternate universes where the presidents over there are playing Pokemon?
He must. I mean, we thank him for the donation, but we're clearly not in a simulation, right?
Okay, I think we're getting a little off track and in our own heads. Let's just assume he was confused and move on.
Yeah, that's probably all it is. I mean, come on, that just sounds insane. Haha, what else do we have, Bush?
Well, let's see. It also looks like we have a $15 donation from Pride Personified. And in this comment, it looks like we have a vote for Gen 2. Sorry about that, Obama.
Meh, not a big deal. Gen 3 was going to get some votes, I guess. Thank you, though, for the donation, Pride. All of us really appreciate it.
Act a little more like you won when you clearly didn't, Obama. There's no way that gold, silver, and crystal are beating the vastly superior ruby, sapphire, and emerald.
Is there a reason you like exposing your shit takes and senior moments on camera today, Joe? I think we can settle this right about now. Donald, could you please get the poll results?
Yeah, I can absolutely do that. Just give me a minute.
Thanks, Donald. And a great job so far with the trainers in this gym, Bush. They're definitely no pushovers.
Thanks, Joe. I think I only have 3 left before the battle with Giovanni. I'm doing my best to keep the team being equal in level method that you guys have done. I am really curious to see these poll results, though. I'm sorry, Obama, but I think Gen 3 was definitely better. But it's not like those games are unplayable.
You too, Bush, come on, man. Geez, maybe these results will be closer than I think. No, wait. What am I talking about? It was probably the only 2 votes for Gen 3. I'm in the clear.
Keep telling yourself that, buddy. I'd be doing the same if I was about to fall to 0 and 2.
All right, everyone, I have the results of this week's poll, and I have news for you, Obama. The results were a little different this week for you.
Ha, I knew it. In your face, Biden. This week it's my time to shine.
What exactly were the results, Trump?
Last week, Obama, you lost to the glorious paradox riff by 30%. This week it was very different because you raised the bar and lost by 36% to the 3rd generation games.
Yes, I knew it. Wait, what did you just say? I lost by even more this week. What the fuck?
With 239 votes, you got absolutely assaulted again. Obama, I don't think this whole poll thing is for you. Maybe you should just sit the next couple of plays out.
You actually had me going there for a second, Trump. That was some world-class bait. But I told you, Obama, there's no way that you were going to win this.
Yeah, Barack, nobody was going to stand in your way last week, but anybody could have told you this was going to be a fat L in your favor. Stats were broken, level scaling was broken, and they didn't do much work in terms of making the movesets better either. That had to wait until Gen 3.
Undefeated, and it feels so good. Learn your place, little bro.
I am speechless. I just don't know what to say. But what did you mean with nobody was going to get in my way last week? Guys?
You were just in a really bad mood last week. Yeah, we just didn't want to make you more upset.
Yeah, that's all it was, Obama. We just didn't want to tell you no.
In all honesty, I don't even remember a large part of last week. It's all just a blur. Did anything happen that I need to know, George?
What? No, of course not. We played Pokemon and you got our 7th badge. You're talking crazy, Barack. Let's just leave it at that.
All right, I trust you guys. So what are you all thinking for a poll question this week?
How about this? Since Joe is undefeated while me and Bush are tied and you, well, haven't won yet, Obama, we're coming to the end. So how about Bush and I battle it out this week for an opportunity to take on Joe to see who is the champion of base takes?
Ooh, I like that idea. Battle it out for a date with me with you two.
Holy shit, phrasing Biden. Think before you speak. But okay, Donald, that's a deal. I will become the champion of base takes while you all will bow down to me.
Yeah, I heavily doubt that, George, but it seems we're in agreement here. Let's use one of our old debates like those two did last week. I say it's time to settle our feud over who would win a battle between Brandon and Leon.
For the last time, it would easily be Brandon. He's way more experienced and he had the Reggie trio. Leon only made it to the final of the World Coronation Series for plot purposes.
So can you remind me, where was Brandon in the Masters 8? Oh yeah, he wasn't there. He probably didn't even bother entering because he knew he had no chance. Leon's Charizard was one of the coolest Pokemon the anime ever saw. He would have destroyed Brandon and not thought anything of it.
Okay, everyone, it looks like we have our semifinal community question here. Do you agree with Bush that Brandon would beat Leon? Or do you think Trump is right and Leon would beat Brandon? Head over to the community tab and let your voices be heard.
Hopefully we finally have a close poll. Are you ready to take on Giovanni here, Bush? This is our biggest battle yet. Our Pokemon League entry is on the line.
Hell yeah, Joe, you know it. This is for not only our team, but my former team at Silphco, minus Todd. That is, fuck that guy. I will defeat Giovanni once more, and then we head west to the Indigo Plateau.
Damn, our team looks good. It seems like just yesterday that we went through Viridian City on the beginning of our journey, and now we are on the verge of becoming champions. This is his last stand, so be ready for anything, George. We believe in you.
Leading off with Dugtrio A should be no problem for Starmie. One surf should do it.
Dugtrio is probably faster, so he'll get a chance to put some damage on us right off the bat. Oh, damn, it looks like he's playing it smart and using Dig. Get him out of there, George.
Way ahead of you, Barack. If Giovanni wants to battle underground, then I'll take this battle to the skies. I'm one step ahead of him.
He used Earthquake against Blackhawk? Does he only have ground-type moves or something?
Maybe. I was worried he would use Rock Slide or Slash. But since he's using another ground-type move, maybe he doesn't. Regardless, his Dugtrio is down and we're on to the next one.
That was almost too easy. He's got to have something up his sleeve here. His Persian definitely knows Slash, so that could do a lot of damage.
Yeah, you're probably right. I'm going to switch to Arnold here. I'm thinking our Bulk can stand up against a strong physical attack, and we have the fighting type move as well, so this is probably our best move.
And here comes the evasion bullshit we saw with Koga. It's like none of them respect the evasion clause. We can always use Swift with Blackhawk if things go south here at least.
Didn't even do half damage? Geez, that's disappointing. Was hoping to two-shot him with double kick. Maybe Earthquake will do more damage. I'll make him pay for trying to cheese me with a 5-hit move.
And we got out lucky with only 2 hits there. Let's fucking go. It would be awesome if Earthquake could take down his pet cat here. Oh well. It came really close. We got him next turn for sure at least. This was definitely his most underrated threat with the big guns in the back.
I'm just happy all of our moves connected after that double team. But you're right on that, Joe. His big guns are still in the back. It's officially Me Too's time to shine, with his Persian out of the way.
I'm not that optimistic, Surf. Can one-shot his Nidoqueen? If I'm being honest with you, this is definitely the play, but do you think Earthquake could one-shot us with the level difference? This battle is starting to get interesting.
Here's hoping it doesn't, Donald. I guess we'll just have to see if Starmie can withstand.
Shit, Thunder, it's even worse. Ah!
Breathe Barack, it missed. He threw caution to the wind with an incredibly risky move, and it came up empty. One of, if not his biggest threats, didn't even lay a scratch upon us.
Oh man, that definitely was scary. And speaking of scary, here comes his Arnold. Looks like he isn't saving his best for last.
I'd do some things I wasn't proud of for a crit right here. This Nidoking probably has Thunder too, so we're right back in the hornet's nest. Damn, no crit. But hold on, did he just use...
Did he just use a guard spec with the battle on the line?
It would appear he did. Honestly, I can't believe what I'm seeing. Did he just give up or something?
How dare that piece of shit give his Nidoking no chance to win? That's a fucked up thing to do. I say our next attack is Ice Beam directly at Giovanni.
While I'm still in shock, he didn't try to take us out in a situation where he was clearly getting two-shot at the most. We still have to finish this battle. His last Pokemon is no threat with the 4 times weakness to the stab move, so this battle is officially over. The Earth Badge is ours, and with that we are now allowed entry into the Pokemon League.
This bitch says it was a truly intense battle and is being respectful. Oh, fuck you, Giovanni. You terrorized the Pokemon Tower and Silphco just to pretend you're humble now. That shit ain't gonna fly with me. You threw this battle and now are acting like you're a good guy. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it is really weird to see this random character development at this stage in the game. Maybe it's a weight off his shoulders that he doesn't have to lead Team Rocket anymore, and he can focus on being a trainer.
Personally, I am so lost right now and have no idea what's happening. And did he just leave? What the fuck is happening? He doesn't want to be a bad guy, and now he's not going to be the gym leader anymore either? Where are the hidden cameras? Are we going to be on a prank show or some shit?
There's only one thing he can be up to. He's going to pull a Kaiba and blow up this gym since he lost. Bush, run for our lives!
Have you been binge watching the Battle City arc again, Donald? Listen, I'm as thrown off as the next guy from that battle and his action. But you and Biden are overthinking this. We got the badge, we're moving on, and we have a fight with Putin that will probably be harder than this. Stay with me.
Yeah, I guess you're right. He probably was just acting like it didn't even matter to make it look like he didn't care, when in reality he was absolutely devastated. Still fuck him for not letting us have our moment. It's on to Putin now. You better not let anyone faint here either, George.
That's the plan, Donald. I know you guys said you've never had one of your Pokemon faint against him, so I intend on continuing that tradition. 160 coming right up.
That's what we like to hear, George. Making a bitch out of Putin is an institution in this series. Our viewers come to expect nothing less than a 6-0. He's probably got the same loser team he had last time at the Sylph building, so take him down.
Sir, yes sir, I'm ready for anything he throws out at me. I'll lead off with me too. And it looks like we have the perfect counter for the sand slash he just sent out.
Surf's up Putin. Ain't no way your little mouse is surviving this. One shot, one down, 5 to go. Great start, Bush.
Geez, Biden, at least wait until his health bar is depleted. Last thing we need is you jinxing us. But yep, we got the knockout and we're on to the final team member he has added to his party.
That's not a Pokemon, that's breakfast, George. I could really go for some scrambled eggs, acute with a side of lechonk bacon and some moo-moo milk.
If you get eggs, then I want some eggs. I've been waiting for them ever since we were on the SS Anne.
Joe, that was like 2 months ago. How are you still waiting for eggs? You could easily have made some yourself.
Barack, I don't know if you realized, but I'm the goddamn president of the United States. I don't make my own eggs. That cave-dwelling janitor will be back any minute with my eggs. Just you wait.
Who is this cave-dwelling janitor you're talking about? And why on earth would you want eggs from him?
It's a long story, Bush. He's talking about Tucker Carlson. Believe it or not, we found him living inside Mount Moon because he lost his house after being fired from Fox. Later, we met him on the SS Anne where he was working as a janitor or something, and he brought us cold food that we promptly used to line the floor of this guy's room we were battling in.
You weren't kidding, that was a long story. But that was mean. You shouldn't have made a mess of some poor guy's room.
Oh, don't worry, it was fine. The guy had his Pokemon use self-destruct in the room, so he was quickly detained by Secret Service never to see the light of day, or that cold food on the ground again.
Just an average day of our adventures through Kanto. These idiots can't go one episode without causing some sort of nonsense or destruction to happen.
You knew the risks the second you hit New Game Obama. Don't act like you're innocent in any of this. I knew there was a Super Saiyan God form, but I didn't know there was a Super Saiyan degenerate gambler form.
Oh no, Barack, you're gambling again? I thought you had got past that.
For fuck's sake, I am past that. It was one goddamn time at the Rocket Game Corner in Celadon City so I could get Drone on our team. We had to do it.
Now, Barack, remember step 10. Continue to take personal inventory when you are wrong and promptly admit it.
For the last fucking time. I don't have a goddamn gambling problem. We end this discussion now. And Bush, if you're going to use the Pokemon I won for us in Celadon City, you better not say another word.
All right, guys, let's give Obama the benefit of the doubt here before we hear a certain sound effect and the curtains catch on fire.
Oh yeah, that's probably a pretty good idea. I really don't want to have to go through that again.
Bush, what do you mean go through that again? You weren't here the last time that happened.
Well, you know, I watched that episode and it was just terrifying. So I definitely don't want to see that in person.
Joe, I'm going to rewatch the last 2 episodes. Tell me right now what happened, and if you're lying, I'll tell everyone what you did to Saffron City.
Well, you see, last week,
you were in the process of turning into a Super Saiyan again. We showed you a picture of Sabrina at the last second and you calmed down. That moment enough was terrifying for all of us. Don't hurt Biden. At least until we beat this game.
Gee, thanks, Trump. But yeah, that's exactly what happened, Obama. Please don't transform again.
Well, that seems believable. All right, I'll take your word for it. Getting back to the battle. It looks like you're on his Flareon, Bush. Hopefully this earthquake finishes the job.
Not quite, unfortunately. One more will do the trick, however. I'll finish this off with Arnold. Oh wait, shit, this is doing damage.
That bar stopped just in time. Holy shit, man. That was way too close, but that 6-0 you promised was definitely delivered, Bush. A classic and fantastic performance from you, not just taking down the Viridian City Gym, but also taking down our pathetic excuse for a rival without losing a Pokemon the entire episode. I wish we had you for the entire journey.
Real talk, amazing job, Bush. I can't wait to see your battle with Agatha.
Appreciate it, guys. It was just like the old days. Just going to run back to the Pokemon Center to heal up the team before we enter Victory Road.
Here it is, boys. One final obstacle before we reach our final destination. Lead the way, George. Let's get to the entrance of Victory Road, and then we will kick it off to Biden for next episode's quest.
Victory Road might have been a pretty simple puzzle in this game, but it has some of the best trainer battles. You see Charizard and a ton of other Pokemon. You didn't see the entire game. It's kind of like the Rainbow Road of Pokemon Yellow.
Speaking of simple puzzles, Biden, we got to revisit your password game from last episode. How many people guessed your password?
A big fat zero Donald, Ice Cream 69 was truly an unguessable password.
Are you fucking kidding me? I literally called it. It was something you liked plus 69 or 420. Does anyone even fucking listen to me?
Apparently not, Donald. But as we close in on Victory Road, it's just about time to sign off today. I hope you all enjoyed watching my battles against Giovanni, Putin, and all of the Viridian City Gym trainers. We will try to go all the way through Victory Road and make it to the Indigo Plateau next episode. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone watching, and we will see you next week.
I definitely enjoyed watching you back in action, Bush. You absolutely made the most of your one episode. Don't forget to head over to the community poll and vote for the obviously correct answer. Oh, and of course, if you have any leftovers tomorrow, give me a call so I can take care of them. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
In addition to wishing you all a happy Thanksgiving, the three of us wanted to wish you a happy birthday, Joe. We hope your birthday was filled with all the ice cream you could eat. We will see you next week for Victory Road, everyone. Have a great week.
Aw, thanks, guys. The only two gifts I want are another year of being your friend and for everyone to join the Discord in the description below. We're so close to our ultimate goal, and we move to the brink next week. We'll hope to see you there. And happy Thanksgiving, everyone.